This drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
And there's the pickup you want on 1st down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on 1st down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
And now a carry here for their fullback. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. Right back to him on 1st down. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Here's Manning to throw. Looking deep down. That's caught inside the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. Now they try the right side here. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll try the left side. Fields. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Throwing is Manning. And that is incomplete.
As my dad used
This game is tripping. I'm missing hella people.
London, come here, please.
tell me all the time when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting. Better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. On first down, it's Lane. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
53's a mark. 53, check 53. He can't hang.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one covers 29 yards. First down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. All day. 53 Mike.
2nd and 14. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Room here to run. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 out of 1st. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Didn't I say go potty? Yes, I did. Go potty. Quiet, just go potty. You're not done. Go potty.
First throw now for the backup call. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
On second down now, it's Lane. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Stop.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Yeah, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Stop.
They'll run on first down. Lane. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
No, I'm not playing with you, London. Don't flush the toilet like that again. You hear me? You didn't go pee. You just went in there and flushed it 4 times. Don't do that.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line.
London, close your mouth. Just put your...
He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Flush to his right, and this is incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
So you can get
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Go. Yo. Now.
Throwing again. Carr. Flushed out right. And that's complete to Gates. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw with Carr. And he's got it. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
London, come here, please.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Hi, London.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. He finds an opening past the 40. And past the 40 before he's
kind of
out of
math? Did you
bounds.
get a PJ math,
17
baby?
yards, first down, Vikings. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Kept falling off our faces, so this match she can't do anything.
Good to know she'll be protected, and if she's comfortable wearing it, all the better.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It has the thing where she can bring it.
SOS. Check 50.
They're going to look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. They were looking for Johnson that time. But now it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. And he comes back with one complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Just like that.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lane, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Coming to you.
On first down, it's Lane. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They'll keep it on the ground. Lane, he'll have a first down past the 40. And he cuts it out to the sideline. A big play there for Minnesota. 64 yards. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Hey, hey, watch it, watch it.
And the catch made by Johnson. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here, come play the game.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
This quarterback now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st down. Back to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Why? Get wide. Check. It's great.
Say that again, please.
I'm playing on the
This is your thing.
On second down, it's Lane. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
I'm sorry?
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Good practice.
The Vikings on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Brand.
No, you sound right here.
Offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
This quarterback now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a first down. Carr going to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
You go try pilot. 64. Wait. Hard. 10. Under 10. 10. Look at me. Zipper. Get it.
Here's Carr to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, stand up. Shoot.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Time or current.
Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Push him back. Push him back.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lane, and he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Get your hand out your butt.
Kill.
Second and 5. Going right side here, and that's complete. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 52 yards. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Johnson was the intended receiver. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Throwing now is Carr. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Manning. And he can't.
Who the fuck is Tate Manning here?
He's taken down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. I hope you work your left because I'm about to take you.
Now Manning. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Because that refund is going to take care of it. So just
the Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll look to throw here. He gets this one to Johnson. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
50, plant. I got you. Look, squeeze. Hey. Let go.
Carr going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Oakland, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
I don't know what you're saying. Do I know where my card is? I'm not understanding. You want to try a regular phone call? Oh, did I know that you were gone? I realized that last night. I was holding using the restroom until I figured you would be asleep. And then I went to use the restroom and you were not there.
Yo, sup?
Say that again, please.
Did you try to call or something?
Did I have a car accident?
Did you try to call or something?
Did I have a car accident? No, I didn't.
My name JC.
Did you try to call or something?
No, I didn't.
My name JC.
Did you try to call or something?
What's up, mate?
My name JC.
JC.
What's up, mate?
That shit is loud as hell.
Sup?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, what is loud?
There was like background noise on my phone.
I'm playing roulette.
Thanks for doing the stream.
So that's what you're hearing.
Raiders all day.
No, this was like a grinding noise.
Oh. Oh.
No problem, bro. Yo, you wanna add me? I'd appreciate any following that I can get. On the phone with my wife, so not so talkative. Are you a Madden fan or a football fan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
London, come here, please.
Yes, I love Madden.
She was quiet and gone for a minute.
Mount what?
Is she in the same room?
What, London? London, you had a whole bunch of candy at the mall. No. No more candy. You had candy all day. No, London, you eating too much. No. No. No, leave
How
her
are
right
you
alone,
feeling
okay?
about 2-1? If you need me, I'll be
I'm
on
gonna turn
Ultimate
the show
Team.
off. Thank you. Yeah, you don't want me to turn it off, huh? I know you do.
I felt great. Are you regs online, Mudhead or franchise? Both? I can follow you on Moot, that's where it's all going down at. I didn't spend any cheese this year. It's okay to talk, but if you don't, it okay still.
Are you ready, kids?
The beta wasn't too eye-pressy, but if they fixed some beta issues it could at least get back to 2.0 with new rosters, lol.
Oh, that's your pineapple to the sea. Drop like a deck, drop like a
I don't
fish.
spend my money on games.
SpongeBob Melton Pants. SpongeBob SquarePants. You still playing?
No money
Yeah.
spent, teams take a minute.
The ball left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm playing with everything. What?
Just because we're sitting here hanging out?
I know it does for a while.
Is it because it's just sitting here hanging out?
What are you doing, Mother? Get out of the blind. London, get out the blind. You gotta go pee? You ain't gotta go potty? How about you go potty?
Twitch:/twitch.tv WezSideOutlaw YouTube URL. Twitch:/twitch.tv WezSideOutlaw. I gotta get to bed. Bye. Nice to talk to you.
Yeah, I just did.
Think I got a 9-3 overall team right now.
Yeah,
Some bums.
86-57.
If you want you can add me. GN.